Hello and welcome to Timm's BMW repairs and information. Well, very easy one for you today. If you've got 5, 6 or 7 series, if you've got chatter on the wiper blades in one direction only, there's an adjustment for it. Now I will go through how to do it on the older cars with the sort of simple metal arm going up to the wiper blade, but these ones are a lot easier. Okay, so you've got chatter in one direction. This is the fix for it. Right, first of all, get the blades up a bit so you can get to them. Disconnecting. Right, to do that, which was quite simple, you put the key in the ignition, put the wipers on, leave them running until they're where you want to get to them, and then just pull the key out and they're stopped there. Okay, when working on wipers, it's always best to use a big cloth. That's what this is for, just to protect the glass, just in case you drop something on it. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Right, well, the hardest bit is getting the plastic cover off, so we'll do that first. Right, here we go. Here's the cover then. It's held on by 2 clasps, one there and one there. You can do it from either direction. It never seems to work from either. You end up sort of scrabbling with it and then it flying off. Get your fingers under there, lift one of the catches up, under there somewhere. That'll get the second one up. Yeah, it's been its usual pain. There you go, that's the 2 catches off there, and then it'll just pull down and off. I'll show you the catches. There you go, 2 catches. They're always a pain in the neck, to be honest. Right, good thing with a convertible, you can put everything on the roof without scratching anything. Right, cloth underneath. Now I'll put up drawings that show exactly which direction to move this, but I'll do that in a minute. I'll show you what it's all about first of all. Right, first of all, this arm is held on by this nut and that strange shaped washer. And the reason for that is because it's an adjustment of the angle of the wiper to the window. It's got a curve to it, so this part of the arm's got a curve like that. And if this was loose, we can move it around so it turns the whole wiper blade one way or the other. Now, if you've got chatter on the way up in that direction, for instance, I'll bring you out slightly. Right, so if you've got judder in one direction, mine was on the way up. So it's going that direction, it's got judder. That usually means that the wiper blade's just a bit too angled in like that. And what it tends to do is skip as it goes up, and then as it slides back down again, it's very ineffective because the angle's wrong. So in that case, where it's juddering on the way up, we want to get, instead of the wiper blade being in that direction, we want to get it more in that angle. In fact, the plan is to get the wiper blade absolutely perpendicular to the window. So it's like that. Okay, so in my case, it's that direction. So all I have to do is undo that nut and then move this part slightly that way, and then that will angle the wiper blade further down so it won't chatter on the way up. Now if you adjust it too far, it's going to adjust in the other direction. So this is easy anyway. That's a 13mm nut, and in my ancient kit, what have I got here? Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, I think I've lost my 13mm, but there you go. You win some, you lose some. And I now have got, instead of 13mm, oh, that's a 14. Probably was a bit loose on there, I should think. Okay, so the plan with this is just to loosen it slightly. There we go. Take the weight off of the blade, and to do that, lift the blade up. There, now the weight's off of it, so it's got no force pushing this up. And now I can move the blade downwards. As you can see, that's now put a big angle on it that direction, or upwards, and that's put an angle on it in that direction. Yeah, it's quite clever, isn't it, the way that works? So I'm going to go back to where I was, because I got rid of the wiper judder, and just tighten it up again. Yeah, 13 would have been better, to be honest. There we go, that's tight and in about the right place. And drop the wiper blade back down again. And there you go, that should solve your problem. And then the only thing you're left to do, yeah, obviously try it a few times to make sure it doesn't judder in the other direction. It's also a good idea to mark it where you're just about to take it off, so you know how far you're going to move it and so on. You don't want to keep on moving it backwards and forwards past the same place. Okie doke, so that's adjusted. Now I did this job about a week ago. Yep, it's got rid of the wiper judder, so I'm very pleased with that. And then eventually understood that this was designed specifically to do the angle of the wiper. Okie dokes, cover back on, always fiddly. It's as fiddly getting it back on as it is getting it off. Get it over that side. One. And that did both of them at the same time. There we go, that's about it. We'll move on to the E31 next. Right, and on the E31 and any of the old BMWs that just has the metal bit that goes up to the wiper blade, yeah, the plan with this is you can actually twist this bit of metal. And you thought that's a bit industrial, isn't it, Tim? Well, actually that's a BMW technique, and you've got a special tool set, one which holds it here and one which twists it here, but you can do it just the same with a pair of adjustable spanners, but obviously you want to protect the metal as you do it. Okay, so if it chatters on the way up, of course it's coming up in this direction on the E31, then we need to twist the blade in that direction, like that. And if it's chattering in the other direction on its way down, then we need to twist it that direction a bit. Okay, so 2 adjustable spanners. Yeah, they came out of the arc, those 2 did. It took a while before I found 2 adjustable spanners. 1 easy, 2 a lot harder. Right, find the start of the metal, which is about there. Get the adjustable spanner in, make sure it's got a good firm grip on it. Then go quite a bit further up, about 100 mil or something like that, 5 or 6 inches or whatever it is. And as I say, just to twist it, you hold on to this one and you move this one and just put a twist into the metal. It does sound very industrial, I'm afraid. So twisting it that way will be to stop chatter on the way down, and twisting it that way, stop it chattering on the way up. Just got to put enough force into it so it sort of deforms the metal so that it stays there. Doing it small amounts like that does absolutely nothing, it just flops back to where it was. Okay, so that works on all older cars with the simple metal holder for the wiper blade. And there we go then. Yeah, I've used the technique on the E31 and the E32 to get rid of judder on these wipers, and it works really well. Just have to get the direction right, and that quite often defeats me. Yep, so it's only a 2 or 3 minute job for the E31, and about the same for the 650 as well. Yeah, most of the time spent trying to find a pair of adjustable spanners. Yeah, I think those ones came out of the Bismarck. And of course the lack of a 13mm socket. It's always the same when I'm mending things, I'm afraid. Spend about 2 minutes doing the job and about an hour looking for the right tools to do it. But there you go. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, put the thumbs up as usual. Thanks for all the comments. Yeah, I love reading the comments. So yeah, it's really interesting. And yeah, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you next time.